Fallout 4 without a HUD. Okay, if you didn't see last video, basically what I'm doing here is I went in the settings and I turned off the HUD for Fallout 4. Now what does that do exactly? Well, it prevents me from seeing my health, it prevents me from seeing my AP, and it prevents me from seeing any sort of like damage indicators, really anything. I can't do much. I can't really see anything, it sucks basically. Anyways, I decided, well, it's time to beat the game without the HUD, so that's what I'm doing. If you didn't see last video, basically I got as far as decoding the Corser chip, and so now that's exactly where I'm going to pick up. So starting things up, I'm at Virgil's cave and I'm giving him the Corser chip because obviously I need to get the interceptor plans to get into the Institute. I still don't have a faction that's willing to help me though, so I need to sort that out like now. Originally I was going to side with the Brotherhood, so I decided to get the ball rolling with that. So I went over to Dance and helped him clear out all the ghouls, before making my way over to Arcjet so I could kill all the synths. Fighting through Arcjet was easy. Let me remind you, I have spray and pray. Everything's super easy. Arcjet itself was super easy. Right up to the point where I had to do that part where you have to hack. Oh my god, hacking. I cannot see the screen. I can't see anything what's going on. It's just a black screen. And I'm clicking buttons and all I'm hearing is like, dink, dink, and occasional just nothing. It's terrible. And I have to hack into Arcjet. It's just not working out for me at this point, so I somehow waited 30 minutes there, clicking buttons, and I eventually got what I needed to do done. And so I powered up the whole machine, killed Dance, got the deep range transmitter, and made my way to the Brotherhood. With the absolute headache that was Arcjet finished, you'd figure I'd be pretty excited to get done with the rest of the Brotherhood's quest. Well, not exactly. Okay, let me explain. So basically, I can't side with the Brotherhood. It's just not going to happen, and that's because they're going to have me go back into the glowing sea. Because I obviously had such a good time there the first time, I'm not exactly eager to go back. So I decided that no, Brotherhood is not an option. Well, I do have spray and pray after all, and since this is really the only run I'm going to have it for a little while, I decided I might as well have some fun with it. And so I killed Elder Maxon, and as a matter of fact, I wiped out the entire Brotherhood. Yep, they all just died. I don't think you guys quite realize how overpowered spray and pray is. Like, the Brotherhood did not stand a chance. And it was the full force on the Pridwin, with all the knights and their Gatling lasers, and they still couldn't take me down. And I just had spray and pray. I had no other weapons. I ended up killing everybody in there. Well, let me rephrase that. I killed everybody in there, except for the rats and the children. This is because obviously the rats are going to raise the children, and the children are going to become the mole children from the prophecy. You know the prophecy. Anyways, the Brotherhood is now wiped off the face of the map, and so I decided, why stop there? I went down to the Boston airport and wiped that Brotherhood out too. It's a real shame I didn't side with them, as I actually kind of wanted to, but oh well, there's no going back now. Well, with the Brotherhood dead, I obviously still need to get into the Institute, so that leaves me with the Minutemen. The Minutemen don't want to help me until I help them, so they told me to go to 10 Pines Bluff to, help them. There was an incident over at 10 Pines that I don't want to talk about, so the Minutemen helped me, and now I'm in the Institute, pretty much. Okay, so you know how up until this point, the clips were like watchable? Yeah, that's a luxury none of the other clips have. Okay, let me explain. Basically, I started using OBS, and I still stand by my original statement in that one post, that OBS is cool, but the thing is you need a computer that can run OBS, and that's not my computer. Okay, so as it stands right now, every clip that comes after the first entrance of the Institute is pretty much unwatchable. And that's because they're super laggy and they're kind of just glitching all over the place. Now the reason for this is because my poor little Lenovo ThinkPad can't handle Fallout 4. It's just too much. It's too much. Now basically what this means is I can't use it. I can't use OBS for it. And so that's a problem. Not really though, because I could just use my old way of recording, right? Well, yeah, I could do that, but the thing is I didn't realize I was having problems with OBS until after I finished filming, and I can't really film again, so basically I'm stuck with the bad videos. I'll try to keep this short because I don't want you guys burning your eyes out trying to make sense of what's going on those, but let me just explain how I kind of got to this point real quick. Okay, I did troubleshoot this, I did try to make sure that everything was working, but the issue was I was using games like Pokemon's Legend Arceus and Tears of the Kingdom, both Switch games, both not that hard to run. As a matter of fact, I still have them with me. But the thing is, like I said, those aren't very hard to run. Fallout 4, on the other hand, is super hard to run. So basically, my computer couldn't handle Fallout 4, but I thought it could, but it couldn't, so I have a bunch of useless clips now. Anyways, rambling on for too long, let's get back to the run and let's just speed through this. First quest for the Institute is always synth retention, so I did that. Nothing too much happened there except some of my buttons broke down, and then my OBS broke down, and then I broke down. Anyways, onto Bunker Hill, which I breezed through. It was so easy. I mean, I have spray and pray, that's a combat heavy mission. What do you think happened? After Bunker Hill, I made my way to Mass Fusion, which was a mess, but I made my way through it. Mass Fusion was really the only worrying part of the run, and that's because I don't have any energy protection, because I'm still wearing Elder Maxon's coat. Anyways, after Mass Fusion, I did all the busy work, you know, radio quest, all that, pinned, everyone's favorite part of Fallout 4. And after that, I was finally ready for the Institute's final mission, which was taking out the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood put up a valiant fight, but I can't show that because the clips are so laggy, so instead I'm just going to skip right through that and talk about the end of the game. I shot Sean, that's all that happened. It wasn't very climactic. Anyways, that's a challenge. Technically I beat it, I just don't have the footage to prove it. So yeah, you can beat Fallout 4 without a HUD. I did, but I don't have the footage to prove it. So that sucks, you know. Not very happy about it. It sucks. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I was so upset when I found this out. But the thing is, I had such a fun time filming the run. I genuinely had a really good time filming the run. And I don't want to end the video on a sour note. So, in front of me, I have a bag of small cookies. I am going to eat these small cookies until I'm happy enough to end the video. Alright, I've had my fill, I'm happy enough. Regardless, that's all I have time for today's video. If you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, otherwise I'll catch you in the next one.